What's going on, Z Warriors? MrWaffles here, and I'm going to bring you part 3 of Know Your Cards. I know it's been a while. I've been caught up with work and working on my app, which I want to show you guys later on for sure. But we're going to get right into just understanding what extra cards are. Pretty much extra cards are just cards that help support your deck. They don't have any power, so that's the risk of playing them. They have really good effects, but when you're in a bind, you can't guard with them. You can't. They don't have any power for you to block with. So you just have to be mindful of how many extra cards you want to put in your deck. Because if you flood your deck with too many, then you can put yourself in a pretty rough spot. So you want to make sure that find a good balance. And now in the English version, how the cards are being implemented by color when you play them. The Japanese version, you just pretty much pay the cost for any color. It doesn't matter. But in the English one, you have certain specific energy that you have to tap, color-based energy that you have to tap. So you can't just splash like the best extra cards into your deck without really making sure that you have the colors for it. So we'll just take a look at some of the extra cards that are in the Japanese one. If you look here, this one's green. So this is like an example for an extra card, alright? So activated on command, which means activated during your main phase. For the duration of your turn, all Broly cards in your hand get -2 levels, so they basically cost 2 less. And if you have no cards in your hand or battle area, and no cards in your hand or battle area can be placed in the drop area by a Broly card skill. So it's just basically like Broly support. So if you're playing a Broly deck, you would obviously put this card in there. You have some other cards like here, Father Son Triple Kamehameha. You have Sensu Bean, which gives you an extra life. So as you can see, activate on command again during your main phase. Draw 1 card, place 1 card from top of your deck into your life area, then shuffle your deck or your life cards. So it's pretty much like support cards that you would want to play in your deck depending on what your theme is. So if we look at some more. Right here, right? So most powerful fusion. So obviously, if you're playing a Gogeta deck, sorry. This card is Gogeta support, so you'd want to add this in. This one, Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. So if one of your Gotenks cards get plus 10,000 power or plus 5,000 power for duration of turn, then you can, if you choose to give it plus 5,000, your opponent takes 1 damage. So red, I know in this game is going to have like burn damage effects, like cards like this, like your opponent takes 1 damage, so it's not actually dealing damage through battle, but through card effects. So you can either give your Gotenks card plus 10,000 power or 5,000 and burn your opponent for 1. So again, most of the card effects are going to be changed when we get the English version. But that's the idea of extra cards. Again, they don't have any power. If you look here, power is none, but they have really good effects. So and as you can see, the cost says 4 or the level is 4. But in the English version, this might be 4, and then you might see like maybe 3 red circles indicating that you have to tap 3 red and then 1 of any color. So you can't just splash this card, and just do whatever. And this one, Dimension Magic for Janemba. So extra cards in a nutshell are pretty much support cards that you want to put into your deck, and they help you in assistance of battle depending on what your deck strategy does, as well as depending on what your leader is and the combos of your cards. So we're going to look at one more thing. Again, it's going to be a really short video. If we look here, this is from the Dragon Ball Super Card game, thanks to Alec Pastrina. Sorry if I butchered your last name, but right here, if you guys can check this out too, for those who haven't been a part of the Dragon Ball Z Super Card Game discussion group, I suggest you guys join it. We're growing in numbers. 363. It's going to be bigger once we get more product for sure. But from here, I got this little tidbit. Again, shout out to Alex. And just to point out another thing, this is basically like a little how to play manual, but it's so small, like the resolution size. So we're going to actually get how to play footage. I think Monday, I believe that's what it said on the website. But you can take a look here and see. It's just a breakdown of the card, right? Like the battle card, all the skills, the rarity, and things like that. Just all the attributes of the card, and then how to play, as well as the game flow. So what do you do when you draw? Untap, all these things. The reason why I'm here is because I want to show you something, and it's really hard to see. But over here it says field. So in the Japanese one, we didn't get this, but in the English one, we're getting field cards, or pretty much like locations, or like in like Yu-Gi-Oh, how you have the field spell cards. We're getting those kind of cards in this game. So I know it's kind of hard to read, but I'll read it for you. It says abilities possessed by extra cards. Field abilities, let's see, can be activated in the main phase. The card is placed in the battle area upon activation. If you choose to activate another field skill, the extra card that was ready in the battle area goes to the drop area. So pretty much, again, how we said extra cards are basically support cards. This is another indication. So you might be playing like let's say a Sane deck, and you might have the field card. Let's say we just make up like Planet Vegeta, and it says all your battle cards with the Sane attribute gain plus 5,000 power for the duration of battle, or something like that. That's an example of a field card just staying there until you play another one, or it might have some condition where it goes away. Who knows? We don't know what the field cards do yet. Again, this is definitely an English exclusive kind of attribute. The Japanese one didn't have this, as you saw with the Japanese website we had earlier. So I'm excited to see the dimensions. Again, this game seems like it's really evolving from the Japanese one, because having different elements like the field cards, all these different ways to really build your deck and really strategize in how you want to play it. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. And before I go, I want to show you guys the app that I created. So here's the app that I created with the help of one of my friends to develop, who coded it and things like that. It's pretty much an app that the color comes across, and then you tap it on the color pad, and it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun, and it helps teach kids about color theory as well. So if you like what you see, it's on the Play Store right now. It's on Google Play. Hopefully you guys can check it out, and definitely try it. It's a really good game. So with that being said, that's all for today, guys. I can't wait to see the how to play video that Bandai is going to release, and I'm excited to see what how the rules change and how to actually play the game, so it can really help a lot of people. Like if we go, right here, that's something that we just gotta wait for. So see, rules, product, how to play video coming soon. So I guess the how to play video is not going to be May 15th, but if anything, the rules and how to play is going to be up. So I'll make sure to definitely cover that for you guys. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day. MrWaffles out.